In the 3rd century BCE, two giants fought for control of the Western Mediterranean. One, a rising land power with disciplined armies and growing ambition, the Roman Republic. The other, a powerful navy with trade routes spanning the known world, the Carthaginian Empire. The Punic Wars lasted over 100 years, featuring brutal sieges, legendary generals, and dramatic turns. This clash of superpowers would change the course of history forever. Let's begin where it all started, Sicily. In 264 BCE, the spark for the First Punic War was lit. Sicily was a valuable jewel, situated between the spheres of influence of Rome and Carthage. For Carthage, it was a crucial stronghold, while Rome saw it as the next step in its regional expansion. When a dispute broke out in Messana, both powers jumped into a conflict neither really expected would change their futures so deeply. At first, Rome was at a disadvantage. The Carthaginians ruled the seas. Their navy was unmatched, sleek, powerful, and experienced. Rome, on the other hand, wasn't even known as a maritime power. But necessity breeds invention, and Rome adapted fast. They built their first fleet by studying captured Carthaginian ships and created innovations like the corvus, a boarding bridge that let Roman troops turn naval battles into hand-to-hand fights, which was their strength. 23 years of brutal fighting followed, but Rome ultimately emerged victorious, forcing Carthage to give up Sicily. It was a significant victory, but this was only the beginning. The Second Punic War, which began in 218 BCE, overshadowed the conflict that came before it. And its story? It centered around one man, Hannibal Barca, the Carthaginian general whose name echoes through history with the power of genius and boldness. Hannibal's bold campaign, fueled by revenge and ambition, started with a daring, almost unimaginable march. He led his army, including war elephants, over the Alps to invade Italy from the north, catching the Romans completely off guard. What followed were years of destruction on Italian soil, with Hannibal striking blow after blow against Roman forces. His victory at the Battle of Cannae was legendary. His strategic genius destroyed the Roman army, killing tens of thousands in just one day. For years, Hannibal seemed unstoppable, carving through Italy and terrorizing the Republic. But Rome, resilient as ever, refused to crumble. They learned from their mistakes, appointing skilled generals and adapting their tactics. Although Hannibal devastated Italy, he lacked the reinforcements and siege equipment needed to capture Rome itself. Meanwhile, Rome launched a counterattack directly at Carthage, led by Scipio Africanus, Hannibal's equal in cleverness and determination. The two titans finally met at the Battle of Zama in 22 BCE in North Africa. Scipio outsmarted the powerful Hannibal, forcing Carthage to seek peace. This war ended with Carthage losing large amounts of territory, being forced to pay a heavy tribute and surrendering its once great influence. 2 wars down, but Carthage still stood, scarred, weakened, yet unbroken. Rome didn't view it that way. In their eyes, Carthage's survival was unacceptable. Thus began the Third Punic War in 49 BCE, a war not of defense but of destruction. This time, Rome made its intentions clear. Carthage must be destroyed. After years of rising tensions, Roman legions besieged the city. What followed was brutal and systematic. Carthage's defenders fought bravely and desperately in their final hours, enduring starvation and destruction as the Roman siege continued. But in 146 BCE, Carthage fell. The city was destroyed, its people enslaved, and its land salted to ensure it could never rise again. The consequences? Rome emerged as the clear master of the Western Mediterranean. The Punic Wars secured its path to becoming one of the greatest empires in human history, an empire that would endure for centuries and dominate many regions. But the legacy of the Punic Wars extends beyond the borders of Rome. It is a tale of ambition, resilience, and tragedy, of how two civilizations fought for supremacy and how one was erased from memory. It's proof that history, with all its triumphs and tragedies, is shaped by rivalries just as much as by alliances. And as we reflect on the ruins of Carthage, we're reminded of the human cost of empire and the stories that endure long after the wars have ended. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content like this.